Hey Scorpio, it's your girl Alex, and I'm back again to bring you guys another tarot reading after celebrating you. As always, I say in every reading, if you're not interested in a birthday shout outs, just fast forward till you see me shuffling cards and then I place the first card. There was a dumbass who left me a comment talking about, oh my god, where's the reading? Fuck off. Anyway, on to you, my lovely, lovely Scorpio. Okay, Becky Stallions, I apologize. Your birthday's November 19th, not November 9th. And I was reading, it was an age, I guess, next to somebody else, but happy 42nd coming up, Becky. Fellow Makoba. I'm going to keep saying that name until it just rolls off my tongue. Your birthday's November 5th. Spencer, their birthday was October 31st. I forgot to shout them out. Jessica, JMC, happy birthday. Today's your birthday. And by the way, this is for November 1st, this reading. Erin Callahan, happy 63rd. Today's your birthday as well. DeBound, 8047, my birthday twin, happy 68th on November 16th. Shanita, November 10th, happy birthday. Nicole, today's your birthday, happy birthday, November 1st. Thea Walther, my other birthday twin. At this point, my mama had like octuplets. Okay, November 16th, happy birthday, Thea. Angelica English, November 9th, happy birthday. Nat Goodwin, 11-1, today's your birthday, happy birthday. Carmen Johnson from North Carolina, thank you so much for the donation. Your birthday's November 4th. Jerry Connor, another birthday twin, November 16th. Diana Scott, November 17th, happy birthday. Nikki Elder in British Columbia, Canada, my 1111 baby, happy birthday. Sandy Bams, 1121, happy birthday. Eva, November 14th, happy birthday. Jamie VB, November 1st, today's your birthday, happy birthday. Elaine, tomorrow's your birthday, November 2nd, happy birthday. Jackie, born November 9th, 1989, a bold soul to put her year of birth out there, or their year of birth, happy birthday. Primrose Jameson, happy birthday, November 17th. Vicky Bayer, November 3rd, happy birthday. Ashley, November 18th, happy birthday. I so love saying your name like that, so thank you for adding that in the comments. Clarissa Cole, November 2nd, happy birthday. 11-8 experience, you'll be 31 on November 8th, happy birthday. Jovenia Lung, I hope that's your name. November 2nd, happy birthday. Edax, November 19th, happy birthday. Roger Banbenek, November 13th, happy birthday. Colby, November 4th, happy birthday. Isabel Pardo, November 5th, it looks like, happy birthday. Erin, typical gamer Alex, November 2nd, happy birthday. Nancy from Montana, November 5th, happy birthday. Ileana Mireles, November 11th, happy birthday. Jesse H, November 20th, happy birthday. Susan, happy 60th on November 2nd, which is tomorrow. Julie, happy 62nd on, I'm sorry, Susan, you were born in 1960, my bad. Happy birthday tomorrow, Susan. Julie, happy 67th on November 6th. Sophia Parker, another 1111 baby, happy birthday. Desiree Smith, November 10th, happy birthday. Brian Cristina Teles, another's birthday twin, November 16th, happy birthday. Kennedy, November 10th, happy birthday. Cynthia, 1117, happy birthday. Angel Berry, November 2nd, tomorrow, happy birthday. Miss Amber Speaks, November 5th, happy birthday. Veronica, November 15th, happy birthday. Sarah Matthew, tomorrow, November 2nd, happy birthday. Emily, November 5th, happy birthday. Snails Crab Walk, another 1111 baby, happy birthday. Shataria, November 3rd, happy birthday. And finally, nuclear mama. When I saw this message, I was like, girl, But then I was also intrigued. I'm like, all these Scorpios and y'all all friends and y'all all in the same kind of age group. I want to know more. Anyway, Graham, happy birthday, November 3rd. Louis, happy 47th on November 6th. Kelly, happy 45th on November 13th. Dave, another birthday twin, happy 43rd on November 16th. And last but not least, Sarah, who will be 47 on November 19th. Shout out to Nuclear Mama's Scorpio gang, 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 gang. All right, here we go. Let me catch my breath and let's get into these messages. As usual, if you want a birthday shout out, your birthday has to be in the future. If you leave it on this video, right, comments on this video, I will shout you out in the next reading that I do. If I have already shouted you out, if your birthday has already passed, God bless you. Happy birthday. And yeah, so let's see what the universe has. God in the universe, I almost threw him out without speaking to you first. Can you please bless all of the beautiful Scorpio babies with an incredible message? We love, love, love you, God. Thank you. Amen. Hey, hey, hey. I'm glad I did pray first. You know, the other thing, personal readings are open until November 21st. If you wanted to book a birthday reading with me, everybody who's scheduled for Tuesday, November 4th, I do have to report for jury duty. I don't know who assigns jury duty on election day. So if for some reason I have to report, I may have to reschedule those. Okay, yay, 10 of Cups. Let's keep it going, Zeus. Let's keep it going. I could deal with the 10 of Wands. All right, now we're going downhill. Come on now, angels. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Oh yeah, I know I could push these names to the back, but y'all are so special. Y'all deserve to be first. All right, my special little gift for Scorpio. Ooh, I ain't really want to throw the 5 of Swords out because I was going to wrap it up here. But all right, so somebody is getting the hell out of Dodge and about to walk away or regret walking away or regret something. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, and for anybody who's curious, my birthday is Sunday, November 16th. You should have... for those of you who listen to the shout outs, you probably heard that. But for anybody who's curious. All right, 3 of Pentacles. Something is about to work out, Scorpio. Hey, justice. Come on out here. I feel like there's some good news headed your way. But like most things in the universe, before you get to the good, you got to deal with the not so good, right? Somebody's thinking about a conversation they had with you, maybe an argument they had with you. Ooh, Lord, I got the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. All right, I have all the Wand Court cards. What in the hell? And a double Fool. What in the hell, Cletus? Okay, so what this is. So I have the Sun card. There's happiness and joy. Things are kind of working out. I feel, in all honesty, Scorpio, you can actually kind of see things falling into place. Okay. I feel like things started to fall into place for you in October, even though you're a November born Scorpio. And hey, to my November born Scorpios. I do kind of feel like there is going to be a lot to be excited about and a lot to be happy about. I do kind of feel like somebody may be on the verge of getting over themselves. There could have been some sort of argument or disagreement that caused you or them. I feel like it was them, right? This almost looks, this right here, right? It kind of looks like a sequence of events, but it's reversed, right? So it's almost like somebody's been thinking maybe about who they are, their approach. King of Wands, self-centered, selfish, aggressive, you know, a bit of a dickhead. But at the end of the day, he's looking at this Queen of Cups, right? So I kind of feel like, to an extent, maybe somebody is realizing that they have been more so approaching you with a wand instead of a cup. Wands is action, high energy, passion, lust, anger, frustration, right? Just all of the high energies, all of the fiery energy, fiery emotions. Okay. I feel like someone is also figuring out that their approach towards you is the root of their own stress. And I feel like somebody is trying to manifest more. It's almost like they love the fire in you. They love your intensity until they get burnt, right? Or until they get stung. You know what I mean? I do kind of feel like someone recognizes their childish ways, right? I got the Page of Wands here, and it kind of feels like somebody is wanting to wipe the slate clean and kind of start over. Okay. So this to me is almost like the ebbs and flows of life. At the beginning of this reading, you were at a high, and then you dipped, and then you're coming back, you're inclining. Okay. I had the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, no eights, no sevens, no sixes, 1 5, no fours, a 3, no twos, no aces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas. Okay. So my angel said you started out with cups, but then somebody's fiery anger, energy, out of control emotions quickly burnt out all that water, and those cups became wands. But after some maybe self-reflection and some judgment, right? It's almost like sitting yourself down and be like, Alex, you shouldn't fucking said that dumb shit. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and let things kind of calm down. Then I'm gonna kind of come back and maybe apologize, maybe take accountability, and then, try to learn and grow from it. That's what this feels like. Now here's the thing, the problem. I know, I'm about to say it. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Here's the problem, okay? You got all these wands. That's Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. That's Leo. That's Sagittarius. That's Aries. That's Sagittarius, right? The wands represent Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are all fire signs. And angels are saying, well, if their fire is extinguished, what do they become? Air signs. What do you call a fire sign whose fire went out? An air sign. All right, I crack myself up for no reason. Okay. Sorry, I needed that laugh. So I kind of feel like I'm trying, Scorpio. I'm trying. I kind of feel, and they're the air signs, right? There's Aquarius here with the double Fool card. The Fool card is the first card of the major arcana. The Fool card is in the beginning, right? In religion, you have in the beginning, before God created the heavens and the earth, there was nothingness, or there was pure consciousness. Okay. So it does kind of feel like, say, for instance, maybe to get this thing back on track, maybe to balance this thing out, maybe you both just need to hit the refresh button, hit the reboot, right? Clear the cache, clear the cookies, you know what I mean? And just clear out the clutter of whatever these wands are. Okay? All right. Yeah, I know. I have the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and a Queen of Cups. Do I have any threes on the table? I don't have. Yeah, I got the Three of Pentacles on the table. I feel like someone is getting advice from a third party. Okay? I asked if there was a 3 on the table to validate the third party, which is what I was feeling. Okay. But this is not a negative third party as a cheater. This is a third party as in someone who's offering loving advice. This person could be a Cancer, or they could be a Libra, or have those signs in their moon position. I'm also getting that this person is very emotional. They love, as in the person who's giving the advice. Angels are saying, I don't know who this is, you and your sister, you and your lover, you and your brother, you and your boss. But it's almost like you guys continuously bump heads, right? You get Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and you got the Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, Judgment with the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. Okay, I can tell you the divine feminine, the feminine, regardless of gender, in this situation, is stressed out. Is stressed out. She's like, this shit again. The King of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is somebody who gets angry real quick, has a hot temper. Doesn't know how to hold it back, or maybe does hold it back and then erupts, right? Maybe somebody who communicates, who has challenges with communication, so they hold it all in until they erupt or explode. Sounds like a fucking fire sign to me. My son is in Aries, okay? And boy, when you back him up into a corner, when he has had fucking enough, he will blow his fucking lid cap. And when he does, I just listen because I know it's built up. It's build up. It's backed up. Speaking of build up and backed up, at the end of the day, yeah, somebody could be sexually frustrated as well. They want to come in and have and get some of the cream from your Twinkies, Scorpio. Ooh. I gotta make sure AdSense don't be like So we got the Ten of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Sun card. I feel like the universe is advising you, Scorpio, to look on the bright side, to look at the positives more so than looking at the negatives. You know you love a negative. You know you love... Scorpio are the kings and queens of darkness. Okay. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. Slow down. Okay. I really do feel like somebody has anger issues with the King of Wands and Knight of Wands. Anytime these two come up, or the King of Wands and the Page of Wands, to me, that kind of represents maybe somebody who's bipolar, or they just have really high highs and then higher highs. I did say to bring this back into balance. So if you're going from high to high, you're going from 0 to 100. Angels are like, no, that's the average person. Whomever this King of Wands, Knight of Wands is, they already on 100. They go from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000. And angels are like, that don't work. So the Knight of Pentacles to me kind of feels like maybe kind of quote unquote slowing things down. I really do feel like somebody needs to work on their anger. Somebody has anger issues. They need to be in an anger management class. The Moon. I really do feel like there are a lot of emotions here. There are very deep emotions here. I do kind of feel like, okay, I'm going to give you an example to describe what angels are showing me. You ever know people who stutter? Right? It's an impediment, right? But I feel like people who stutter, it's because their thoughts are racing, the adrenaline is racing, everything is racing to get the words out. But the problem is the words are not racing, right? And I don't know if this is why people stutter, and, you know, God bless everybody, right? It's no charge or anything. But it's almost like whomever this is, it's almost like their emotions overtake them. And either they cannot find the words to express how they feel about you, or when y'all are angry and in arguments, they just start shooting off at the mouth because, again, their emotions are shooting off all over the place. Sounds like Leo to me. All right. Let me keep going. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, look at that. A lot of fucking fiery energy. Where a bottle of water at? We need more cups in this reading, angels. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the Ten of Cups twice. We need more cups. I'm just saying. I know I have Pisces here with the Moon. The Chariot. I will accept that. That's Cancer. There ain't a water sign. Honorary cupper. The Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. That makes sense to me. Five of Wands. Okay. So what my angels just said to me was, we want to show you and Scorpio viewers the anatomy of this person's emotions, right? Because it kind of feels like, Scorpio, you have a fire sign around you, or someone who's hot and fiery with you. And again, I don't feel like they go hot or cold. I feel like they go from hot to hotter to lava, okay, which is liquid fire, okay? So the Devil with the Queen of Wands, again, this combination came up in a previous reading. And here with the Magician. So I kind of feel like there is manipulation. Well, the Magician and the manipulation, the Queen of Wands and the Devil, it's almost like somebody is laser focused on you, right? Somebody said in the comments that this usually is an indication of black magic. I don't believe in that, right? Which is why I don't read it that way. But I do feel like the Queen of Rods and the Devil and the Magician, it just to me kind of feels like someone at a core level is trying to, is drastically insecure, who is obsessed with you and your beauty and your handsomeness and your looks. And to an extent, it's almost like, I feel like it's gaslighting on 10,000. What are the other psychological terms? I don't want to say narcissism, but I just kind of feel like to an extent, because the devil is our shadow side. It's the part of us we don't want people to see. Somebody could think you're so beautiful, but they're so ugly, right? That whole, what is it? Beauty and the Beast, right? The Shrek. They were both ogres though, in the end, right? Someone's obsessed with your looks. Someone's obsessed with their looks. Okay. Or they're obsessed. I read the wands as lusty passion, anger, out of control, that high vibrating, fiery energy that's running a fucking muck. Okay. And, you got the Knight of Pentacles over here. You have the Temperance over here. This is childhood stuff. Okay. I would never peg the King of Wands as somebody with an inferiority complex. But at the end of the day, okay. 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 The King of Wands is presenting as someone who is bullied, right? You know who the one, the bullies, the one who got bullied are? To me, they're like police officers, right? Like that's the King of Wands approach, like a bully. Somebody is bullying or was bullied, and I just kind of feel like they don't have control over that trigger. That's what it is. The anatomy of a trigger is what I'm looking at. Because I want y'all, let's do it together, right? Let's count the wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost 1/3 of this reading is fire energy. Okay? Oh, a grudge holder. Somebody doesn't know how to hold. Somebody doesn't know how to let things go. It feels like an inferno that's burning, right? And this person needs a lot of love, a lot of cups to extinguish him. Enter Scorpio. Queen of Cups. They just need your love. My angel said that whomever this is like a tantrum on crack. Okay. All right. Okay, Scorpio. I don't know who this is. Okay. But I'm going to say this to you. The Fool card here with the 5 of Wands. You both may even argue about how this thing is going to start over again, right? The 5 of Wands here. So starting over is a challenge. Staying in it is a challenge. Letting it go is a challenge. There are just challenges all around. But the Sun card, 3 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups, whatever this is, it was on its way to working out. It was supposed to work out. It's supposed to be peace and balance and joy and happiness. I'm gonna take a stab at this and kind of say communication is at the root, right? I pulled up the 9 of Pentacles here. Sorry, the 9 of Swords. And if you look at this reading, right, there's got the 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. The swords represent communication and exchange and information, right? With the Knight of Swords there, your communication is, well, thank you. I'm pulling the cards up because my angels just gave me the answer. They said you are the fire starter. Scorpio's the fire starter. But here's the thing. The sun card is the first card out. That's Leo. That's the life-sustaining sun, right? But at the end of the day, their spark, their personality, their ego, their strength, but at the end of the day, the Leo is the cowardly, right? From the Wizard of Oz, is the cowardly lion who is learning courage and how to, kind of get confidence and things like that. So it's almost like when things are great, everything's good. But when shit hits the fan, their inner child comes out and throws an atomic tantrum. Oh, wow. I don't know. Okay. So what do you want me to say? And Scorpio's response to that is to throw gasoline on the fire, when at the end of the day, they should be throwing water on the fire. Well, there you go, Scorpio. All right. I don't know. I don't know what situation this was or is in your life, but instead of using gasoline, try fire. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.